Hello, hello, hello. Hi, gang. This is your service warrior reporting for duty. I have two new stories about being a service warrior for you. But first, on a more serious and somber note, I'm in the CNN headquarters in Hudson Yards in Midtown Manhattan. My first thoughts go out to the people who are living in the Midwest and the southern states that are being ravaged by tornadoes as I'm speaking. And I might have to cut this a bit short because I woke up this morning prepared to do a full, fresh hour of my own program. And this news is probably going to overtake the way in which my 9 a.m. hour on CNN is going to be conducted. So, Godspeed to those folks. And when I leave here, we'll figure out how we're going to cover that. Let me just first show you. I think because it's so overcast and rainy, you might not be able to appreciate it, but let me just spin around. Pretty cool, right? These are the most spectacular offices I have ever seen. And if you've been listening to me on radio, you've heard me talk about what it's like to eat lunch here. The views, and again, it's rainy, and you won't really be able to appreciate this, but the views in this building are just spectacular. And I'm on the 20th floor. On the 24th floor, you get a virtually 360-degree view in the cafeteria, which is also genius because it's such a special setting. I'm sure they don't want you to go out to lunch. I think. You see that building over there? That's actually Peloton's headquarters. I think I see Hannah Corbin. Right in that one window. Anyway, so I am about to deliver what will be my 21st hour. My 21st hour of live programming this week. 15 full hours of radio. Thank you, TC, because but for her support, could never have pulled that off. Listen to TC After Dark. Apparently, she's writing a novel. I can't wait to see what that's all about. Thank you, Dan, as well. And so 15 hours of radio, not only down, like a good 15 hours of radio, and then 5 in the 9 p.m. time slot on CNN, and now one more coming up. So if I do a little ciphering, carry the 3, move over the 4, I think that's 21 hours. And it's been a great experience. And I said as I was coming into work this morning, I don't know why I'm not exhausted, because I've not been sleeping more than 4, maximum 5 hours a night. Last night I went to bed at midnight, got up at 4 a.m. I have the texts to prove it as we started to plan the program. But I feel pretty good. It's a unique circumstance. I've just been asked to cover a time period. I know I keep telling you this, and many people don't believe me, according to social media, but I've been asked to do a job by the person who hired me here, and I'm honored and feel obligated to do it to the best of my ability. So I'll be back here next week and the week after, and then I expect that'll probably bring to a close what I've been doing. Anyway, that's not why you're here, right? Mostly, I think what you want to hear are my new service warrior stories. So listen to this one, because this stuff really does follow me around. It is 7:33 right now as I speak. Next to my hotel, there's a Starbucks, and the Starbucks on the door says Saturday and Sunday they open at 6:30. I think they open at 6 Monday through Friday. So I bide my time in my hotel room because I know Starbucks opens at 6:30, and of course at 6:30 I'm standing there at the door, and I look in these enormous glass windows, and there are 4, maybe 5 people working there, and they're scurrying around, and the door's locked. So I gently tap on the door. I could have just walked away. I tried the door is locked. I could have just walked away. But on your behalf, I knocked on the door and I said, can I get a cup of coffee? And pleasantly, the person said to me, no, we're not open. And I said, yeah, but it says 6:30. Because I can't help myself. Right, TC. I gently tapped on the door. Yeah, no, thank you, TC. Right, you should be thanking me. So I gently, politely just knocked on the door and said, may I get a cup of coffee? And the answer was, no, we're not open. So I said, okay, but it says 6:30 here. Yeah, we know, but it'll be another 15 minutes. 15 minutes? 15 minutes? I don't have 15 minutes. I got to go to work. And by the way, it's not like at 9 a.m. on CNN, I can say, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll be on in 15 minutes. How about if we start the show? How about if we start the show today at 9:15? Okay, but that's not my real story. I'm going to tell you this one on radio on Monday, but for the benefit of those who get up early on a Saturday for me on YouTube, and thank you for that, wait till you hear this one. So the only thing that I've done, apart from work this week, is to manage a very complicated, long in planning summer vacation. Well, hell, it's December. I'm talking about going on vacation in July. Okay? Big family vacation. 9 of us. Could even be 10 of us. So a lot of moving parts, herding cats to get everybody on the same page, big family meeting, Thanksgiving, to work out the schedules. When can we go away? Blah, 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 blah. It's kind of a roots tour, and that's all I should probably say, or I'll get in trouble at home. So bottom line is that in addition to this responsibility, which I didn't think I was going to have this week, but I have to get the family trip planned. Okay. So before I left Philadelphia to come up to New York, it's so funny. Like, are any of you listening to my stories? I'm trying to tell you a service warrior story that is really, instead it's like, are you going to do this permanently? Are you going to give up your SiriusXM gig? Are you still going to do YouTube Live? I'm not talking about any of that. Back to my service warrior story. So okay, you are listening. Thank you, Thomas. So Thomas, this is for you. This is for you, Thomas. So listen to this. So before I leave Philly, I make, with some assistance, 9 airline reservations, 9 international airline reservations. And I'm talking like use points, use frequent flyer miles, pay for some, like whatever it takes, beg, borrow, steal, 9 people on the same page for airline reservations, totally predicated on having rented a house online through one of those fancy websites. VRBO, I may as well name them. Why the hell not? So, in other words, I went onto the website, did a massive search over the span of 3 weeks, found the place, it's available, log on, reserve it, credit card, pay a deposit. And only after I've reserved the place we're going, now I pull the trigger on 9 airline reservations. Okay? Then I'm called to New York. Come up to New York. At least I've got that behind me, planned out the family trip, yada, yada, yada. While on radio yesterday, and this is why I should never look at email or texts, and I try not to while I'm on air. But yesterday here in New York, during a commercial break, I look at my personal email account, and I have an email from the owner of the property that I've rented, paid for, confirmed. And he said, you know what, there was a glitch with the computer and the property's not available. Like, are you blanking me? I have 9 airline reservations, paid for, pointed, all that bullshit. And now what do I do? So it has an ending that's okay. I panicked and made an impulsive decision to rent a different place at significantly more money, but I couldn't screw around with it because what am I going to do? I'm going to lose all those. So yeah, I've got, and now just in case any of you are contemplating renting a house abroad to go on vacation, I'm now about to undertake the task of making this right. Okay? I'm not looking for any payoff. I don't want any money, but I am going to make sure that they are aware of the fact that this is not right and that that's bad customer service. So, once again, I'm going to take the hit for all of you in the same way I did at Starbucks, in the same way that those of us who want to have a long hot on a tuna hoagie, those of us who go into a pizza place and see, like, here's where the margarita should be, but there's no margarita pizza. And I have to take the responsibility to say, you're a pizza place. There needs to be margarita pizza here. I'm going to do it for you again. One more time, I'm going to take it on the chin. Okay? That's what I do. Alba, Lanneman, how will we ever thank you? Thomas, thank you for being on the front line. Eric, our consumer warrior. Fairy godmother, sending me love. Tammy, damn right, let it be known. Yeah, okay. Mary Coyle, thank you. Thank you. This is what I do for you. This is what I do for you, okay? Honestly, these things do follow me, don't they? They really do. I mean, I am Larry David. I am Larry David. All right, now I got to go back and get to work. These poor people in the storm. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I know you've enjoyed being with me for the ride this week, just because it's so odd and unusual and awkward. And I'm glad you're watching and I'm glad you're listening. So I'm going to go do this hour number 21. That is a record for me, 21. And then I'm going to go home. And I'm going to go home and make things right with online travel services that say, oh yeah, we'll take your deposit. Don't worry, there's room in the inn. And then, oh, we're sorry, we had a computer glitch and we told you that the place was yours, but it's not. And by the way, here's what's even worse is, of course, I'm not letting it rest. So I now write to their customer service and I show them my confirmation. And I say, this is not right. Not looking for anything. I just want the satisfaction of them saying, wow, this is not right, man. We got to straighten out that homeowner should probably not be on our network. And instead, they're putting me through my paces. Like, could you please tell us the date on which you booked the property and what was the confirmation? I'm like, here it is. Here it is, dude. Right here is the confirmation. You got all the information you need. Now go make it right. All right. On that happy note, have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Your service warrior is signing out. If there were only 5 more service warriors like me in Manhattan, we could fix this town. We could fix this town. I need 5 people, 5 volunteers. I'm thinking of getting us uniforms. Service warrior. As soon as I sell out of the t-shirts, I'm going to get service warrior uniforms. Okay? And guess what? They'll be purple. They will be purple.